you watch the stream, you earn those tokens, and for every or whenever you get enough tokens, you can trade them in for natural ones and natural 20s. Those are good for tonight's stream only. They don't carry over unless I give some extenuating circumstances, like maybe we get it late in the stream, they don't get a chance to use it, which is why I encourage you to get your nat 1s and nat 20s in ahead of time. Also, if you really want to help the stream, for every 200 bits that you cheer, you can grant advantage to the place or your DM. Of course, I'm always willing to accept gifts like that. But you just need to let us know who that player is, so that it does carry over from stream to stream. The nat 1s and nat 20s, kind of freebies given by Twitch just by watching the stream and interacting. The more things you do, follow, subscribe, interact in the chat, etc., the faster you kind of earn those tokens. You can trade those in. But if you're going to spend your hard-earned coin to help support the stream and a player, we allow that to carry over stream to stream. Currently, Paviskro has 2 advantages. Tarikas has 3. Since neither of those 2 players are here right now, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's a moot point. But they do have them for those other players in the game. If they don't make it to play their characters, at least you guys will know if they have it available to use in some situations. So anyway, what else we got? I think that's about it. Let's talk about where we were when last we left our intrepid explorers. As many know, Ragnar's aunt and then later his brother were allegedly seeking a route through the southern mountains south of Perrinland to find new trade routes. Ragnar's family, of course, is in the mercantile business up in Exag, which is a large dwarven-based community on the western edge of Perrinland. Come to find out later that that was not actually what they were doing, or at least not what his aunt was doing. His brother went after the aunt, but both were captured by brigands, and by the time Ragnar and the crew managed to catch up to them, his brother had been killed. His aunt was in a very bad way, and he discovered that his family has ties within the royal community of an ancient dwarven clan known as the Khund clan, Khund, the Khund clan. And this clan disappeared from Perrinland ages ago, but rumor has it that the last of the line, the last king of the Khund clan, is alive and seeking to reclaim the throne. However, when the dwarven clan was overthrown by denizens from below, the king at the time put a great curse on the entire area, and it has been hidden and no one's been able to find it for centuries. And so because this king is seeking to come back to power, he obviously needs to know where the seat of power is for the old Khund clan. And so Ragnar's aunt, having been a spy and other things in the Great War, was seeking the lost lair of Igwilv the Archmage, who subjugated Perrinland several hundred years ago. But it was rumored that she had all kinds of knickknacks and whiz-bang thingies, and there was something that she had in her possession that would aid the clan in either removing the curse or seeing through the curse or whatever the case may be. But here they are in Igwilv's lair, working their way throughout the cavern complex. They went to the upper cavern complex, went through most of that, if not all of it, and now find themselves in the lower caverns, where they have encountered everything from Dao, which are essentially genies, to large bat-like things, to a huge pair of Fomorian giants, to just all kinds of things. And so what they discovered was that as they have been moving around, they've seen these smooth passages, unlike the other volcano passages, if you will, the natural worn stone. They found some stone areas that were really worked, and there was a door set into the wall, and they've been sort of working their way around to see. They have yet to go through any of those doors, but right now they're kind of going through the outside edges, kind of seeing what they can see before they move more toward the central location. And last week, or the last session, the last thing that we dealt with was as they approached this large cavern full of stalactites and stalagmites. The chamber roof itself is like 60, 70 feet tall with these huge columns hanging down and other columns growing up. And it is it's like walking through a set of razor teeth, like the path or the cavern is biting down on top of you. And hey, Iger's in the house. Thanks, dude. And so as they were moving through, they stopped just on the outside of this area and sent Nilo's familiar, Raldo, the owl, flying through Raldo's an owl, right? Yeah.
A dragon.
That's right. Like a little dragon thingy, but we use them. We use the owl statistics. Anyway, doesn't matter. So Raldo went flying through this cavern, not really seeing anything, and then all of a sudden there was like this huge, massive paw of some kind or a hand of something, and it just swatted Raldo right out of the air. And woof, before anything could happen, Raldo disappeared. And that was where we sort of ended our session. And so
the very last line, if I recall, was, "Oh, I have an answer to that." I have an answer to that, and pointing the cavalry into the chamber.
Yep.
At one point, that was the very last line.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to exactly what he said too. So, with that being said, players, is there anything else that we may need to cover, that you guys may need to know before moving into tonight's episode number 61 of Agora Quest, Heroes of Kreistrich? You guys have come a long way from beating up werewolves, man, I gotta tell you.
Werewolves seem easy now, all things considered.
Yep, so Paviskro thought we were off tonight, even though I said it at the game last night, but that's okay. Oh, he wasn't there last night. Never mind.
He wasn't there last night either.
It's like, oh yeah, he wasn't there either. So, but I could have swore I said, it's okay, man. If he can't make it, he can't make it. No big deal. We have the cavalry. But players, like I said, do you guys have anything that we need to cover, that we want to know or whatever before we kick into tonight's episode? Boy, you guys are awful quiet.
No, I can't think of anything.
All right. So then, let us begin as we find ourselves back in these volcanic type of caverns or whatever they are. As you guys can see that there is, and how Raldo went, there is a smaller passage going off to the left that curves around to enter the top of the cavern complex, and there's a more direct, wider route. And all of these here, these round circular things, are like stalactites or stalagmites sticking up from the ground and sticking down from the ceiling. Other large columns are actually like huge 20-foot round columns that strut straight up in the air, 20, 30 feet into the air. They're not technically stalactites or stalagmites, but just maybe old cavern columns that have broken off and fallen away over time, but they still have like a stump of their former self sticking in there. So what do we wish to do?
Well, I think we should follow through with the very last line of this last session. The cavalry gets shot into the chamber.
Okay. Go ahead and target and set thy fireball wherever you want.
Oh, I can no longer do that.
Oh.
I'm going to set it right here.
Okay.
Let me double check my range on that real quick before I do that.
I apologize. I forgot since he's not here. You are now an owner of Paviskro. I'll keep control of his eagle and whatnot, but you can control him. Okay. So you can see that right here, this whole, even though you see these rounded like stalactites and stalagmites, this huge thing here is like a 20-foot round, huge column of rock that extends about 20 feet into the air. And the columns here and around it are stalactites coming down from the ceiling toward this. So it's like right here is about 20 foot up, right? So here's the base of the rock. Up here is like about 20 feet high, but it's completely around. So even though you can see through it, I didn't draw any walls around it or anything like that. That's essentially where it is, but you're putting it right. Okay, you're putting it right there?
Yep, because Rado was around there when he got swatted.
Okay. Did you cast it already?
I think I did.
Okay, let me... I think I'm going to have to do this
Okay,
part.
oh, yeah, no, they have to make their saves. So I'm going to
Yeah.
go and roll the damage.
Yep, I am going to do here.
Okay, just have to get used to the new system.
Yep, no, that's fine. Oh, shoot, I'm the one that has to do it. Let's see. So I am going to do this. Right. You hear a roar as the cavalry blasts off, and there's this massive ring of fire that sort of explodes around. Shortly after that, you hear like another roar as this massive creature comes leaping and slam right down in front of you as you see this demonic beast appear before you. And with that,
Oh,
with that, gentlemen,
It's Hellboy.
Oh shit!
hang on just a
I don't
second.
see it. Where is it?
Go. All right, I just
Come
want
on
to make
now,
sure.
don't be
Yep.
scared.
All right. So
Oh.
that being said, as you guys see this thing sort of land right in front of you, let us everybody roll for initiative.
Hey.
Oh, come on, gosh damn it!
Is his hit points supposed to be 7?
Who's 7? I don't think it's 7, but I thought he had 21. No, I don't know how that got there, but his hit points. Actually, no, he's maxed. The only one that has any damage left that I know is Ethan. All right, now let me.
Mine won't let me roll. It says there's no combat.
Oh, did I not? Oh, because I probably didn't add you. Hang on, let me add you.
Jeez.
I selected everybody I thought, but you were like, I think a little too low. You see? Nope, Tarikas is in there.
Okay, I'll press it again.
I have
Yeah,
to.
it says there's no combat encounter in your currently viewed scene.
You might have to refresh your page then.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. I missed. All right. Let me roll the NPCs. All right. Everybody has rolled. You can't roll, then I can roll for you.
All right, here I go. Just logged in and let me refresh. I will roll right now.
All right. Now I can begin the combat.
Ooh, sound effect.
All right,
Did you move
Praviskro.
Praviskro back?
I did not. I don't know why he moved there, but he was up here.
That's right. He's gonna be disengaging and moving. Oh wait, hold on. He has Misty Step, doesn't he? Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Does Misty Step allow an encounter, or
Yeah, it's a
bonus.
Bonus.
I know
action,
it's a bonus action,
no
but does it?
opportunity of attack.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Is the stream not running, or is it?
No, it's running.
There it is.
All right. Nice. I like how it did that. That's pretty cool.
And then he is going to. That's the wrong sheet. Did it look like the fireball actually hit him?
It looks like it because you can see he's got smoking flesh and whatnot where the fire.
That helps. Okay.
Oh shoot. Haha. Hang on. Let me. Okay. Yep. You can see that his fur and skin have been singed, but compared to other blasts of the fireball, it looks like it didn't do much to him. Okay. Fireball misses.
Yeah,
Or
she's gonna
firebolt.
do a firebolt, yeah.
That's what I meant.
Because
Firebolt
I
misses.
used a because
Yeah.
while it is an at-will spell once a
Yep.
day,
Yep.
it is still a leveled spell, so I don't
Yep.
think I can use
That is
anything else.
correct. That is correct. Is that it for Provisco?
Yes.
All right.
And here
Okay.
I am, back in the front again.
Yeah.
We have two more than capable melee combatants that can take the front, bruh.
As the creature goes here, I need to double check on. All right, it gets 3 attacks: 1 bite, 2 fists. So, first fist is going to go at Provisco. Fisty 1. Hits Provisco with a 19. And damage. Normal for 12 hit points of damage to Provisco. Now, I don't know if this is going to take it off automatically. It did not. So, don't do anything. So, the thing is with this new system, some of the auto stuff doesn't work. So, like, it'll do the damage and show all that stuff, but it doesn't automatically take it down. The Dungeon Master, if it's successful, I have to then apply the damage. So I am now applying 12 points of damage to Provisco, and it took off 27. Why did it take off? No. 51 minus 12 is 39. I think it took it off twice. Did somebody else take it off?
I forgot I pushed the talk again. No, I took it off right before you said not to.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. I will apply it if they hit. All right. Second blow. Hits Provisco with a 22.
Oof.
And damage. Normal for 7 hit points of bludgeoning damage. He doesn't have anything to reduce that, right?
No.
Okay.
All he
So-
has is the ability to raise his AC if
Yep.
it's coming in high
Yep.
enough, but
Gotcha.
for that damage, I'm not going to worry about it.
Yep. And the last one, the bite is going at Ethan.
Okay.
You are a tasty morsel.
16 as the bite hits Ethan
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 12 hit points of piercing damage.
What is this thing's size?
These are large.
So
Large
he would
creature.
have had to have gone. No, he didn't. Never mind.
Nope, he is like right in range of you. All right, and that is it. Now coming up to, speaking of Ethan, you're up.
Okay, so then he's within 5 feet of me, yeah?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Well, I guess first things first, we are going to.
And I just want to note for everybody, if you do anything on the stream, or I should say, if you guys, well, you're in the VTT. If you look, it has the new combat tracker pop out that sort of shows that you can move around, and you can target whatever creature. Oh, that's a ping. I thought it was targeting. Never mind. I thought it was target. You could target by clicking on it, but you still might be able to.
Even the original version had it like that too. Where you can ping the person.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you could actually. I thought it makes it look like you can target them, so I apologize. I was going to say, hey, all you have to do is click on that instead of trying to right click and do whatever on the screen. But anyway, never mind. I'll shut up now.
Okay. So I use my bonus action to use Hexblade's Curse on it.
Okay.
As far as what to do now, I guess I'm going to disengage
Okay.
at this point, and I'm gonna go up here,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
All right. Thank you, sir. Eureka's.
Okay. The combat trackers on my, just to let you know, on my end is all not right.
Okay. That's probably because you're using Firefox or some stupid browser.
No, I'm just using Chrome.
Oh, really? That's pretty strange why it would be messed up.
It's got Provisco first, then Ethan, then me, and then Ragnar, then Nilo, then the creature.
How it sorts out shouldn't really matter.
Oh, well, it shows the initiative rolls in that order from highest to lowest. I don't know. Maybe it was wrong. I don't know. Just
Yep.
wanted to let you know that.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
strange. Anyway, you are up, sir.
So how are you guys on health? That you take those hits?
Only Paviscro actually took any damage from what I saw.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Ethan.
I took 12 piercing damage,
Yeah.
so I think I should be at 26. No.
Oh, I forgot to apply it. Haha. Sorry.
So I'm about half health.
Okay, so
Yep.
what I'm gonna do? How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
4, 5. Now, first of all, I was gonna say, do I know what this thing is?
Well, you can take an action to do a history check to kind of decide what it is, or you can take your action to do spells or healing or whatever it is that you want to do. But off the top of your head, it looks like some kind of a demonic creature.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. If I recognize it as anything other than
It looks like this huge, large ape-like thing, right? It's like 8.5, almost 9 feet tall. It's got these huge tusks. It's got these massive claw things, like a mini Kong, is what I would describe it as.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so what I'm gonna do? I don't know what it is yet. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bless.
Okay.
I'll pick 3 people, but I'm really gonna upcast it. Do you want me to try to upcast it again?
Yeah.
Last time
See
it
if
didn't
you
work.
see if you can cast it as an upcast. I'm not sure. If
Okay.
it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's fine.
All right, so make sure. Am I not selected? Okay, good. And 4th level, Bless. Bless is 1st level, so I have to do the self target like that. Okay. All right, 5. Sorry, it's taking.
No, you're fine. We'll get it figured out eventually.
All right, so 1. That's 3, 4, 5. So I have to cast as a 3rd level for all 5 of us.
Okay.
Oh, it worked.
Woo!
I think. Did it?
Yep, it says you cast it. It says so now I think what you have to do. I don't know if it does anything. Did it see if it applied it to anybody? It lets you cast it.
I don't even know if it's a.
So I have to actually do the thing. So I'm going to apply to selected tokens.
It should be everybody.
Yeah. So now everybody has bless on their you should have make sure that well, I saw well that was okay, hang on a second. So for some reason it didn't on I'm sorry. Go ahead. If you would do me a favor, Tarikas, at the bottom in the chat box, it shows bless. At the bottom, it says effects. If you click that, it should expand it a little bit, and then you'll see a thing that says apply to selected tokens. Or there's like an arrow.
Show that. No, it just shows blessed, and it doesn't show me those things you just said.
At the bottom, is there the word effects?
No.
Really? All right, so it's just weird. I think maybe what happened is because I applied it and then it won't let anybody else apply it. So I am going to reselect everybody for me, and now I'm going to apply it to everybody. All right, now you can go ahead and deselect everybody. So I think everybody.
All right, done.
I don't know if it does or not. I'm going to look and see. Oh, it's got Nilo, Probisco. All right, this is really. All right.
Maybe I see like a yellow thing on two of the guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get the other people. It's only letting me do one at a time, so I'm going to do everybody like that.
Yay, we're
all right.
Star Trek fleet.
Yeah. All right. There we are. Everybody now has bless on them.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm not red. We're good.
Yeah. Everybody now has bless on them. Good to go? Anything else from Tarikas?
Yeah, I'm going to move back.
Okay, go ahead and move your token then. Oops.
Yeah, it's not letting me.
What? Make sure that you're under the token control. You select, and you don't have some other icon selected, so you've got the token one. Where do you want to move to? Just straight back?
I want to move right here. Over one to the left, yeah.
Cool. All right, is that it?
Yeah, I thought, and I'll play with it to see if I'm doing it right.
All right. Ragnar.
He's going to do the dwarven thing and, beat this thing to death with a hammer.
All right, I like it.
I'd like to rage first, though.
Okay.
Now, let's see if this...
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Oh,
sorry.
hang on a second. I got to move it so it's your turn. Oh, come on. It's like my... It won't let me... There it goes. There we go. It wouldn't let me... It's like there's... When I click it, nothing was happening. It's like... All right.
And I'll reckless attack because...
Did you already rage because it's not showing you as raging?
It just... You can see
Did
the
it?
description in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Box.
That's weird. It's this. Usually it puts an icon on your token saying that you're raged, but okay. Hopefully it'll apply all your effects to it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh. Was that you didn't never target the creature.
Oh.
But that hits. Go ahead and target it and just roll your thing and see about damage. Okay, just target it and then click the damage button. There you go. Damage was 13.
Well, I have a second attack. Oh.
Hang on a second before you I want to double check it's okay. Because they do have some resistance and stuff, but not to this. So he gets the full 13 damage on that. All right.
And I do not have an extra attack, so that's my turn.
Okay. Did you target yourself, it looks like?
Did I? Am I beating myself today? Shouldn't have, unless I got more health before we started.
No, it was showing me as targeting you. Sorry, I thought it was somebody else. All right, cool. That's it for Ragnar?
Gotcha.
All right. Oh my God. It's like I'm trying to... Son of a bitch. It's not letting me move to the next person. It's making me... It made me go to the entire next round. All right. Sorry, I had to back up into the first round. 45.
I also cannot move my token.
I know. It's like it's... 75. And 5. Okay. All right. Right there. Nilo, you're up. Oof.
Boom. She's gonna run on up. She's gonna hex this thing.
Okay.
And she is going to pick dexterity.
Okay.
No. Yeah, dexterity for the saving throw.
Okay.
And then she's gonna swing on it.
All right.
Don't forget, use your blast.
It should automatically put it in there.
Yeah,
If
we'll
it
take
doesn't,
a look for it. I know my mod, so if I'll see if it didn't do it or not. Okay, yep, it added it in.
sweet.
That a hit?
14 does not hit. 22 does hit.
That hits. Okay. For 7.
All right, as you apply the damage to the creature. Slam, slam! The first one just sort of ricochets as you realize that this thing has a very thick, leathery skin underneath its thick, heavy fur that you're trying to beat through, but you manage to cut through and see a thin little slice of blood trail appear on the creature as we move into the next turn.
Oh, sorry, Cardman. Thank you. I just saw that. Thank you, sir.
Paviskro, you are up, sir.
Cardman's the man.
Cardman, you gave the DM
No, boy.
what? Nat 24. Nice. All right. So let me go add that to my notes. Are you kidding? Did I shut my notes down? I'm a knucklehead. All right. Anyway, Fabisco is up and he is casting web. I like it. First of all, let me go and add a nat 20 to Tarikas. Cool. All right. He placed the web on it. DC. You already targeted it, right? Yep.
Yeah. And it takes a disadvantage.
God damn it.
I would also like to add that it also takes that roll with disadvantage because of the hex I placed on it.
Oh, that's right. So it doesn't matter. It failed anyway. Well, actually, I think you are going to have to, on your sheet, when it show DC 15 dexterity saving throw, right?
It does, yes.
Go ahead and click it because I think when you do that,
Oh,
it rolls.
Nilo has to take the roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You do the roll, but it rolls whoever you targeted or whoever was selected for you. So I just want to see.
Saving throw, Nilo 1d20 plus 1. Plus 1d4 for the bless.
What are you talking about?
When I pop to make the saving throw, it pops up with the whole little formula page. If I want advantage or disadvantage, whatever, it's telling me that it's giving me the Nilo statistics for the roll.
Yeah,
so it's ask if Nilo needs to make the roll, not
right.
the Bulgar.
I'm gonna do this. I'm doing it right now. The Balgura, I'm saying it failed its save because even though it's saying it succeeded, it actually failed. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to make it do it again. I'm going to have to make it until it fails because the first one I rolled, I had selected Pavisco's token. Instead, I thought it would do whatever one was targeted. But all right. So it has failed. And now you've already placed the template though. All right. I don't know why this is not. It's not like applying the effects to the creature that I can see. So go ahead and deselect it. Make sure it's not selected anymore.
All right, it's not.
Yeah. All right. So, oh, there it is. The effects. We want to. Now it is. Now the effects have been applied. So I've noticed this. It doesn't expand it. When you cast the spell, it gives you the spell and everything you can do. At the very bottom, there's a little thing that says effects. You expand that, and then it has what effects you can apply to the creature that's selected. So apparently, the DM is the one that has to apply the effects. Nobody else can apply the effects. So I'm going to have, this is something new that I'm going to have to remember. So, all right. So right now, this creature is restrained. Its movement is now 0, but it will get an opportunity to break free when its turn comes around. Anything else for Pavisco? Because technically he's still in range of this thing. It can still attack.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's at a disadvantage to attack right now. He's going to take the opportunity to back away.
Okay. So as it targets him for...
I'm moving back there for you to actually make the roll.
Okay, it's fine. Attack. As he hits Pavisco.
That's...
But I know. Yeah, I know. I forgot to do. Oh, either one. They both hit. So
yeah, okay.
He does hit. Suffers 7 hit points of bludgeoning damage. I will apply the damage, and now it is the creature. All right. Can't go that far, so let me see. Let's try this again. Let's go 30. Yep, there we go. Suddenly, appearing behind your comrade Ethan up there is one of these creatures. As it appears.
I was going to tell you not to go that direction.
As it hits Ethan. For 11 hit points of damage. As it takes its second attack.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Oh, and 12 hits. Yeah, it's not going to be easy when this thing gets a +7 to hit.
No.
And another 7 hit points of damage.
Okay.
All right. And that is it for it. As now the one that was there roars as it takes aim at Nilo.
That's weird. It says it's my turn right now.
I know.
It's literally said that on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, but it's actually the creature. So the 2 fists are going at Nilo.
At disadvantage. Ooh.
21, 214. So that hits.
Yeah, I'll tank it.
All right, 6 hit points of bludgeoning damage. As that, it's its first attack. 14 misses Nilo as its bite attack goes after Ragnar. 16 hits Ragnar. Why is it saying your armor class is only 10, Ragnar?
I don't know. Maybe it disequipped my armor. I think that matches though, so I think you should be fine.
Okay, let's
try
go
to
ahead and
fix this.
yep. Go ahead and set it and we'll make sure what your AC is first.
Okay. Inventory. It says my full plate is equipped. Why is it not showing up?
Interesting. Armor class 10 base. That's it. Let's go and see. As we take a quick break here, folks, I do apologize. We're just trying to figure out what Ragnar did wrong. Let's do this. Let's not equip. Now it is equipped. Did that change your AC? Nope. Bizarre. Are you not allowed to wear it? So it's 15.
Plate, so
Yeah.
should be.
15, but you don't have your shield to be equipped because you're using them all, right?
Yeah, because I'm using a two-handed weapon.
Okay. So I wonder what happens if we do the scale mail and do the half plate off. Does that change it? Nope. There's something with your AC messed up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have to make sure that we know. Fortunately, this is one of the good reasons why if it doesn't do. Wait, let me try this again. Yeah. So fortunately, we know that at least I have to manually apply the damage. So you're right. Your AC with the half plate is 15.
Plus 2 dexterity, so that should be 17.
Yep, you have an AC of 17, and there's no limitation on this armor with regards to maximum AC.
Medium, it's I believe it's
Yeah.
locked at past 2.
Yeah,
So
that's what I thought too. Yep. So I think so. Your AC is a 17, so it did miss. So,
Okay.
wonder if we can. Oh, for some reason it's saying a custom formula calculation instead of. This is bizarre, and it's not letting me adjust it either. Because you can click in, so I don't know if you guys can see. In the top left-hand corner of your character sheet, there's a little wrench. If you click on that, it lets you edit your character sheet if necessary. So for here, and then if you click on configure armor, when you open it, it's set to custom calculation. Oh, this value is modified by an active effect and cannot be edited. Disable the effect to edit it. So for some reason, because
Is
of
he
the
raging?
maybe
It might be rage. Also, might be his barbarian armor applied instead of his medium armor.
yeah,
No, it
so,
would be higher than 10.
yeah, because his AC was 10 plus his dex and all that. But I'm not going to worry about it now. We just know it's 17, and we'll just make sure that we get it fixed. And maybe there's just something that's being applied, but it's some sort of active effect that we would have to disable on Ragnar. Not really sure what that would be. All right. So you've got the bless on. Oh, it has unarmored defense enabled.
That's
You
why I
That
said,
was
yeah.
true, though. It should be higher just because that's both my dex and my con.
Yeah, it says 10 plus con plus. Let me look here. Yeah, it gives the special, so that's weird that it overrides that. You want me to
doesn't add the bonuses, so then it just breaks, apparently.
Yeah.
15 if it was.
Yep. All right, so let's do this. And now your armor class is back to 15, which is dexterity plus constitution, which is what it should be with your unarmored defense,
Yeah.
right? So if we turn off unarmored defense, then we'll be good. I don't know. It's kind of bizarre. But we know it's supposed to be 17 with the half plate, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. We just need to remember that when we go next. So anyway, Ethan, you are up.
First of
God.
all, you should probably apply the 18 damage to me, Sean.
I thought I already did.
No, I'm still sitting at
God-
26 health
God
points.
damn it. Sorry. It was, let's see. Agora, Viscero. Ethan.
It was 11.
It was 11. Yep. And then the other one was 7, right?
Yeah, I should be at 8 hit points.
Okay.
Okay,
we go.
cool. So,
All right.
I guess I'm going to have my hand forced, and I'm going to use Misty Step
Okay.
and put myself... That should have plenty of range on it. Should be able to just take me right there.
Misty Step's 30 feet, right?
Yes it is.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, you went like a little too far. There you go.
Okay. So, that's my bonus action. I don't know why it...
It shows you there.
No, I know. I'm just wondering why the effect is still up, but whatever. And then
Oh,
I'm gonna
because you
take...
didn't click on the space. Misty Step allows
Oh.
you to click on the tile, and it teleports you to a little effect like it did with Paviscro.
Gotcha. Okay, there it goes. So then I'm gonna take my movement, and then we'll go 15, 20 feet.
All right, really quick. Before you move, I need to put you right back here. As you went to move away, another one appears right there and takes a swipe at you.
Okay.
Did he try to move after he cast the spell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he hits you. Even at disadvantage, he hit you. Where is it? Oh. 13.
Okay, and now I'm unconscious.
Man, this is...
Uh-oh.
You're not
Why
having a
did
great time in this dungeon, are you?
Right. Just as he goes to move away, you see this creature appear and slash out at him, knocking him to the ground. It's the...
Now there are 3. This is starting to get out of hand.
All right. As up next, Tarikas.
Yeah. Is that he's right there? He's hurt.
Yeah, he's unconscious. He's dropped to the ground.
Okay. What I will do. Everybody else okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Pavisco should be fine for now.
I can't move my token. So could you
Where you want to move to?
right there. I'm gonna pull him back 5 feet. And then bonus action, I'm gonna cast
Healing word.
is that what it is? Let me see.
Bonus action healing word. You have it?
Yeah, I have it.
Or is it Spare the Dying? No, that's a cantrip.
Spare the Dying stabilizes. Healing Word
Yeah.
heals 1d4 and we'll pick him back up.
Yeah, for right now, I'm gonna cast the Spare the Dying for now,
Okay.
and then maybe do a mass heal for everybody.
Well,
Not
the
a
problem is that you can't cast Spare the Dying because that's an action.
Is it?
Yep.
Let me see.
Spare the Dying is not a bonus action. It is an
Yeah.
action.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So you'll have to do Healing Word.
Oh no. Yeah, you're right. I'll have to.
Well, you don't have to. You could force him to make a death save next turn, but
No, or I could just redo that and just cast Spare the Dying.
yeah, whatever you want to do, you tell me.
I'm looking for Healing Word. Oh,
First level.
Oh, the first level. Okay.
Yes, he is very familiar with that spell.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 bards in the same party using that repeatedly.
Let's see how many of these I have. Yeah, I'll use a Healing Word on them.
All right, so go ahead and target him. Cast Healing Word, please. Oof. 9 hit points go back to Ethan.
And I should get some healing from that as well, but I don't think it did it.
Well, you're at 52. I don't know what.
52 of 66.
Yep. I don't know what you were at before you cast a spell, so.
I was at 52.
I know that you were at 52 when you cast a spell. How much are you supposed to get back?
It's 1 per. I had to look at my character sheet.
Yep.
Okay, it's
Oh,
features.
God damn it.
So whenever I get first level or higher to restore a hit point, the creature regains additional hit points equal 2 per level. So I should get at least 2.
2 per level of a spell?
Yeah, because it says Discipline of Life. It says whenever you use a spell of first level or higher to restore HP, the creature gains an additional HP equal to 2. Oh no, that's not. That doesn't tell me about me. Oh, Bust Heal right here. When you cast a spell of first level or higher that restores a hit point to a creature other than you, you regain a hit point equal to 2 plus the spell level. So I get at least
3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, because you cast it at first level.
Yeah.
All right, so you're at 55 now.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, so you're at 9, Ethan. So don't forget to deselect him if you would, Charikas. All right. Think we're okay. Ragnar. You have 2 of these monstrous creatures before you now.
This has escalated quickly. This really got out of hand, guys. He's gonna reckless attack and use his great weapon on that one over there, and then he's gonna second wind and hit it again.
Okay.
I still have that bless, correct?
You do. It should apply it already. Yeah, it did. 18 hits. Woo! 23 damage.
Ow. Ooh, I dropped my hammer. No, I didn't want to do that.
Nice.
The feature. Oh, I meant to use action surge. My bad.
All right, just don't apply anything. Just we can go back and give you back your second wind. All right, gave you back your second wind. An 11 misses.
Gotcha.
Yep, you don't have any advantages or anything. All right. That is it for you.
Mhm.
All right. As this creature targets Ragnar with a fist.
Remember, it has advantage against me.
Yep. 16 hits. Nope, it does not hit because your armor
Miss.
class is 17.
Yeah.
As it rolls its second fist. Does it get advantage on both attacks or just the first one?
Both attacks.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I assume-
Yep, it did crit. As Praviskro says, nope, I don't think so. Using his reaction.
I think both of
Nah,
those are
you
used
can
up.
hold it. It's fine. I'm fine.
No. So he can use that ability at any point. However, I believe he's already used both of them.
No,
Really?
I'm saying save it if he does have it.
Okay. Chronal shift that says he's got one left.
Yeah, save it. It's fine. I'll be
Okay.
fine.
Okay. As it hits and does the damage. Critical. As it does 22 hit points of damage to Ragnar.
Since raging.
Yep. Now I'm gonna. How many hit points do you have right now?
I think it was 56 last I checked.
All right, you're at 32 now.
Did you have that?
Well, I didn't apply anything yet.
Okay.
So, but I'm gonna look. I'm gonna put it back, but I'm gonna apply this damage normally, and I want to see if it does half damage normally.
Let me put it back to normal then.
Okay.
There we go. Now try
Okay.
to apply. No,
Yeah,
it's still
it took off.
full.
It took off the full. All right, so go ahead and give yourself 11 hit points back. Put yourself at 45. As that was its, and then its third is going to actually focus on you as well with its bite attack. And a 19 hits. $13, which we apply half. And now it should have taken off another 6, which, nope, it didn't take it off.
I'll fix it.
I don't know why it's... I'm wondering...
All right.
All right, cool. All right. So that is it for that one. Nilo Hundar, you are up.
Okay, this is not a great situation here.
Yo, Freaky's a fireball.
Yeah. Yeah, we could. Okay, Nyla will swing twice on the
Okay.
guy that she can get advantage on.
Okay, that's the one on your left, the right of the map. That guy right there. And that hits. 12 hit points of damage. Oop, hang on a second. Hang on a second. It's not letting me. There it goes. I need to apply the damage here. Okay, and then the second one crits.
Now, if you notice, I rolled a 1 and a 20 on that one.
Yep. As you got a crit, go ahead and roll your damage. As you slam into the thing, driving your blade through it, collapsing it to the floor, leaving nothing but a blood-stained splatter. As we go to the top of the order.
Wait,
sorry.
back. Yep, sorry.
What's your next? What you're trying to do?
Move his hex, probably.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna hex the one beside it after that, and I'm going to hex with dexterity again, but I'm trying to cast my Misty.
As a bonus action?
Oh, you can only
Yeah.
do one of those this turn.
It's a bonus action though, so I can still do it. It's
Yeah,
saying
I'm
I just cast it. I'm going to eat the attack of opportunity and move out of this area
Why won't it let you Misty Step?
because I've already used it.
But you got 2 spell slots, I thought. You don't have any slots
I
left?
used the standard action. Oh, that's right. It is a bonus action. So okay.
You should be able to cast it. You just have to move yourself. Click on the spot you want to move to.
Right there.
Oh, right in front of it? Okay.
Yeah, right. I'm just getting out of the space in the middle.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Now, Paviskoronos.
Yeah, you know what's going on here.
I have no idea. You tell me. Oh, yeah. Imagine that. Nice. All right. You placed it. Damage. I need to click on the DC 15 dexterity saving throw thing. See if it makes, because it doesn't look like you targeted the creatures, or it doesn't look like it targeted.
It's having me target. Oh, you know what? Give me a moment.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Instead of actually I just straight up targeted them individually.
Yep.
And I'm gonna see if that works. I'm just gonna roll the damage again.
Okay. All right. Now, the thing is, though, I need to roll their dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, but does it actually prompt you to roll it this time?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it shows me here when I click it, it says the Balguras. So normal.
Okay, so the template's no longer target for you.
Yep.
That's what we're getting from this, yeah?
Yeah, looks like. All right. So the Balgura made their saving throw with the 15.
13 damage either way.
This one here, the lower one, takes disadvantage on that saving throw
Why?
because hex.
That's a
Oh.
bonus action.
Yep.
No. To move hex after a kill is a bonus action.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to teleport then.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I was getting at with your Misty Step. Is you can only do one, either hex or Misty Step.
Nah,
Fine.
I'll
That's fine.
I did Misty Step, so I lost the hex. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so that's fine. So they each take half of a half. So
Because they're resistant to fire.
yep.
So that's 6.
Yep. I'm just looking. Yep. So it did take
Do
off.
we see the resistance? Do we see the?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. As you guys look, you see the flames sort of roar, woo, and these creatures just sort of throw their heads back and like howl a little bit as their fur is singed. You can see the fire flickering in their eyes as they almost smile at you and come right back at you. Pavisko doing anything else? No? Okay. He's actually going to move like right here to the 40-foot mark out through his web. All right.
If he's
Well,
moving
the-
through the
the
web,
web
yes.
will
He's not. I was not moving through the web. I can't. It's like it's either that or I'm just going to like land right on top of you guys, right? So I just moved him over 5 foot.
Well, the web would have burned up with the.
Oh,
fireball.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Which
Yeah,
is
web's
fine.
gone.
Which is fine. So I'm gonna move here really quick. Let me come here. I'm gonna delete.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
All right. All right. And now it targets Ragnar with all 3 of its attacks. As its fist attack.
DM, you got a 3,000 credit.
Whoa! Woo! What'd I
Natural
get?
20.
Oh, the DM gets a nat 22. Thank you. Who gave that to me? I'm not looking at the stream
Dirty
right
Dwarf
now.
77.
Nice. Thanks, Dwarf. Appreciate you.
Oh, that's just dirty.
All right. 20 hits.
Sean, you did hit, but you do have advantage, remember?
Oh, did I? I forgot because why is it advantage still? Are you still reckless?
It's reckless until his next turn.
The debuff lasts until my next turn.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
All right. So, well, it was a soft 20 anyway. So, first attack, normal damage, 9 hit points of damage to.
So that's 4.
Yeah. Let me apply half damage. Make sure it applied half to you. So you're gonna have to kind of keep track of your hit points to make sure it's applying correctly. So, all right, and then the second fist attack hits with a 23 for 6 more as we apply half damage. So that should have done. And now the bite. Soft 20. Ooh, that was close as it hits with a 26 for 7 piercing. So another 3 or 4, however it rounds it. All right. Did it take all your hit points off correctly?
Yeah.
All right. That's it for that creature's turn, as it's not moving. Oops. Ethan, you're up.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to take some steps back.
Hey.
And this one, I guess, is the guy that I'm going to go ahead and hex.
Okay.
And he's going to have disadvantage on... Oh, I'll say strength saving throws.
That's saving
Or
throws
ability
checks. Yep.
And then that's my bonus action. So then I'm just going to cast Eldritch Blast. As you do. As
All
well.
right.
So once. And then I have to roll. I'll roll damage.
Oh,
first.
that 15 does hit. Sorry. Nice. 15.
Hang on, and I have to roll a d6 on the hex damage.
For an additional 2. All
And
right.
then
So
the
what-
second bolt of Eldritch Blast.
don't
the same
do it.
one.
Okay. Go ahead and do it all, and then I'll just apply it all.
Misses.
All right. So I want to see
So 17 points of damage.
what is the Eldritch Blast's force, right?
15 points of force damage, 2 points of necrotic.
Okay. So we are going to apply the damage there.
Yeah, I guess. Because I guess Bless just applies to whatever damage I'm doing.
Yeah, it was 15, right? Yeah, 15 force
15.
and then 2 necrotic.
Yep.
All right. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
All right. Tarikas.
Okay, how's everyone's health?
I'm at 9.
I'm about half.
I'm
Okay.
still max again, thanks to the last heal.
Right. Shoot. Okay. I will. Let me see. I'm gonna do mass healing word. Wait, no, because there's only 2 of you.
Well, Paviskro is down 19. So, and then everybody else is, well, Ethan is pretty low. Like you said, Ragnar's about half, and
All right.
Paviskro's down 19.
So
So
everybody has damage then.
I don't
Yes.
think everybody except Nilo.
Alright,
Nilo's the
I'll
only one
just
that
say-
has no damage taken right now.
All right, so I'm just gonna cast prayer of healing.
Okay.
I mean, mass heal.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. So is your bird hurt? You're familiar?
My familiar is fucking dead. He got swatted out of the air.
Oh, I can't help him. I'm sorry.
I'll just
no.
have to summon him back later. Don't worry about it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because what about that little flying eagle? Is that?
No, he's
Uh,
fine. He's
He's
fine.
fine. If he gets hit, he's dead.
He only have 1 hit point, so
Like
Right.
2 or 3 hit points max. Yeah, it's they can't take a hit at all.
All right, there's 6 of us. Or there's 5 of us, right?
that is correct.
Okay, here I go. I go, wow, Kabaladu.
Mhm. Nice. As everybody should have. Did anybody not? Nope. Why is it not applying? Try this
Yeah,
again.
And I should be at max because it did give me my 10, but it didn't give me my bonus heal.
It gave you your 10.
Oh, you know what? I healed myself too, so I don't get that bonus because it has to be nobody but myself.
Ah, this is pissing me off. 19.
It should apply. It applied to me.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't. You're the only one it applied to.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. You targeted everybody, but the only one that applied to was,
Special.
yeah, whatever. Adding. Did you already add your hit points, Ragnar? Looks like it. 43.
No, I am not sure why it is at 43 when you said 18 because it was at like 33 before.
Yep.
So I'm not
Yep.
entirely sure how the
So-
math's being done.
So apparently it applied to you as well. So I don't know why it didn't apply to the other people, but I got everybody healed as the way they're supposed to be. So make sure you deselect everybody, and any movement or anything after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an action.
Okay.
'Cause
Wait,
that's
is bonus hat?
bonus. It's
Okay.
a bonus action, which is why I like it.
Got it.
Like it like that. These 3 Stooges have made me upset. So now I'm going to. This is the one that's damaged, right?
The one on the right.
Yes.
I'm going to hit him and say, "Back to the fires of hell. Back
Okay.
to Kansas City."
Ah,
And then I'm going to hit him.
okay.
Here we go.
Double dead. DC.
Bring out your dead.
Oh, I didn't
That's
roll my
it.
12-sided.
Yeah, that's weird that it didn't do that. Go ahead and roll 2 12-sided because it didn't even roll the saving throw. It made it saving throw anyway, so no damage.
Better.
Yep, no damage. All right. Ragnar
Then-
Stormhelm. Oh,
Hold
sorry.
on, then I'm gonna move. Oh, man.
Go ahead, move yourself.
I can't.
Go ahead.
Can't move your token.
Oh, you want to move back here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Save me.
Yeah. Now, Ragnar, you're up.
I just don't want to get hit because I got the bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk shit, get hit. Probably best to second wind at this point.
Okay.
Now that didn't even apply, huh?
So I said I have to. The DM has to apply everything. It looks like.
Okay,
So I just applied it for you. All right.
gotcha.
That's it.
Now it's time to smash.
Okay. Did you target it?
I believe so.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit, but it doesn't show you as targeting anything. So just go ahead and target it. Roll your damage.
I think Tyrekus has to deselect.
Yeah. I mean, he can leave it selected. It won't hurt anything. But now just go ahead and do your damage. 19 hit points of damage. Nicely done.
That's the end of my turn.
Woo! All right. That was close. All right. As the Balgura targets Nilo with a bite.
Oh, no. Miss.
Misses. It swings down at her with a fist. 20 hits.
I'll block. Yeah, no, I'll tank it. I'll tank it.
Okay.
Of course, I took the higher end of the roll.
All right, make sure. Yeah, it didn't take any off, so let me fix that. Took 11 hit points of damage in its second fist.
Yes, but your colleagues are impressed. You took it on the chin like that.
I am going to see. I'm going to roll this first. That missed. I want to see what its attack bonus is. First of all, its attack bonus is a +7. So I am going to use my nat 20 that I was just given. So it hits Nilo with a 27.
Ow.
As it does its damage. Critical 23 hit points of damage to Nilo.
That is not nice. That is absolutely not nice to me. I will remember this.
Okay. I'm sure you will. Okay. That is the creature's turn. Nilo, you say you're going to remember this. Well, now you are up.
Alright. The one in front of me is the one that knocked me, right?
That is correct.
Go for it. Kick him in the ding ding.
I'm gonna hex him.
Okay.
And give me some HP there. Okay, I'm gonna put on his strength.
Okay.
I was forgetting to apply the extra D6 necrotic every time I hit the other guy. Oh well, too late now.
Ooh, booming blade. I like it. Okay. It now has booming blade upon it. That hits.
That hit.
Yeah, it does hit. damage. What? 23 hit points of damage.
And your D6
Nilo answered
necrotic.
back.
Yeah.
Your D6 necrotic.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
put that in there.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right. So
Oh,
that
it was
looks
supposed to be a
like,
D8.
They use your blast to hit, right?
yeah, it automatically, the system automatically applies it. You don't have to add the additional.
No, that's only if I click the damage token for the booming blade itself, which I did not do. It was supposed to be 1d8. I put 1d. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about
Okay.
potential 2 damage.
All right. Anything else from Nilo?
Nope, that's it. I
I'll
would
leave
use
these
second
open for-
wind, but I used my bonus action.
I am going to keep these two open so I can.
Nilo
bring up
has
the hit points.
spoken.
All right, as we go to the top of the order.
I said I remember.
Pavisco.
Okay, he saw the fire didn't do much this time around, so he is going to do the next best thing. Fireball. No.
Boy, this is a long combat tonight. What is that?
It is. They both have to take dex saves or fall prone.
Oh, is he doing grease? I like it.
He is doing grease. I forgot to actually target both of them before I did that though. So as there's no damage.
This
okay.
one made its saving throw. And this one, they both made their saving throw.
Oh, it was attempted. Grease stays there though. So next round, if they're still in it, they have to make a check again.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. As this one targets our companion. Do this first. Yeah, so I thought as all three of his attacks come down in. They're no longer at advantage though, right?
No. Oh, against Ragnar, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Ragnar, they're no longer at advantage, are they?
No, they are.
Oh, they are? Okay. 18 hits Ragnar.
Yep.
For 12 hit points of damage. Oh. It did damage to itself. That's crazy. Somehow
He bunked himself.
it applied the damage to him. So you take
He's only-
6. So instead of 35, you are now at 29.
Yep.
Okay. And
Guys, he
it's
killed himself.
yeah,
Awesome.
that's hilarious. As the second fist attack, 22 hits. And this one took it off. So, oh, and it took off 7 now instead of should only taken off 3. So you get 4 back. So you're at 26. And the bite. And last but not least, the bite. And a 24 hits. For 13. So that's another 6 off. I'm just going to take that manually because it keeps...
I'll
thank
do
you.
it, Sean.
Thanks,
it's
boss.
Fine.
Thanks. I appreciate it. All right. All right. And that is it for the critter. Ethan, you're up.
Okay. Well, Let's see. Why is this one on the right dead? I can't target it.
It is not. It might be because there's a template over the top of it.
Okay.
One's booming
So-
blade and the other. But yeah, it's weird. It's not letting me target the one on the right either. I think. Let me look and see if it has it as dead. No, it doesn't have it as dead. So let me do this. Which one is it? I believe it's this one. Yeah, for some reason it something okay. Yeah, for some reason it's not letting me like do anything with it because it probably died and we brought it back. So
Okay.
for some reason it's not letting me target it. But what I can do is I'm going to remove him. Bring this guy up. I'm just dropping another one on there. All right, I just dropped another one on there. Now see if you can target it.
Look. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to cast another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Ooh, a natural 20.
Oh.
Okay. These can crit, right?
Yeah.
Not crazy? Alright, cool.
Yep.
Just do damage, critical.
So that is
19.
19 force damage, and this guy also has my Hex on him, so that's an additional d6 that I'm rolling. So 1 point
You
of
don't have to
necrotic.
roll a d6. He's dead, but it's not showing him as dead on the sheet.
Okay. And I guess that means the second bolt of my Eldritch Blast is gonna go to this other guy, and I can't. I don't think I can move my Hex in the middle of it. Oh.
Just a sec. I'm rewinding refreshing my page to see if I can get to the creature, if it'll let me load it. Because again, I think for some reason, whenever it died, monsters or whatever, it doesn't let you bring them back. But if it was something that was done accidentally, because that's weird. When I applied damage, it applied damage to itself. So, but that's fine. Is Ethan going to do anything else?
Well, I have to roll on the.
On the other. Yeah, you can go ahead and attack the other one. Yeah, you can do that. I'm just refreshing my page.
13 misses.
13 does miss.
And then bonus action, he's now hexed.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say dexterity is the check that he has disadvantage on.
Okay. Just wait for my page reload here. So next up is gonna be Tarikus. Oh my goodness. This is really annoying me. I just want shit to work. That's all I want. I want shit to work the way it's supposed to. Tired of having to futz with stuff.
It will work with the new update for the new version. Comes out.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So, how's everyone's healing?
Hang on just a second. I'm gonna move you. There we go.
Doing good for now.
All right.
There we go.
I need some.
Where are you up front?
Mm-hmm.
How much are you down?
Less than half.
Less than half?
Mm-hmm.
So that means you're less than half. Okay. So,
It's not good. I'll tell you that.
Well then. I will come up and help you. Oops. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I go right there? There's only one left, right?
What it looks like.
Okay, I'm gonna attack him
Okay,
with Word of Radiance.
nice. Nice. The Constitution saving throw. Orson. It makes its saving throw.
So it takes.
No damage. Word of Radiance, is that a leveled spell? That's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no damage. All right. You still have 10 feet of movement left. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna say, why don't you pick someone on your own size? And I show him my chest with the emblem of St. Cuthbert.
I like it.
Oh yeah, he's St. Cuthbert too. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was just making sure.
All right. Ragnar.
Let's hit him with the hammer again.
I dig it. Let's roll. Let's get this thing.
This is very
20 hits. $19 hit points of damage.
That's the
Nice.
marker.
As you slam into it, it roars as you watch a resounding blow to the side of its head and its jaw. You can see shatters as it begins hanging down to one side as it lets out the roar of pain. As it targets you back with a fisticuff blow.
Oh, it's throwing hands now.
It's always been throwing it. There's a freaking other one.
As it slams and hits Ragnar.
It does not.
15 misses.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you. Thank you. 15 misses. I take it. As the second hand comes down.
All these attacks say, why don't you pick on me?
14 misses again. As its bite comes down on Ragnar.
Can I dive in front of it as a reaction?
There we go.
A natural
crit, you
20.
sure?
Yeah, I'll
I'll
take
be
it.
fine.
Oops.
I'll heal him, don't worry.
25, so that's 12 hit points of damage. Go ahead and apply.
Ow.
Ow. All right.
I got you, bro. Don't worry.
Nilo Hundar. As you look, Nilo, you see another one coming around the corner. This one isn't moving fast like the others. You can see that he has, like, while the rest of these are all sort of a blackish color and dark ape skin, this one comes out almost like a silverback gorilla. It's much more gray. Its face looks much more carved and cut up as if it has been in countless battles. As its paws are on the ground, and it just goes, ha, 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 and it begins slowly working towards you guys.
Veteran sighted.
I yell out, we're here to rescue you.
Nilo, you are up.
Okay.
And I will say you did notice right off the bat that when Ragnar struck this other one with his maul, it did ring its bell. You could see it. It almost stunned it. He hit it so hard and cracked its skull so hard.
Popping a potion of healing is a full action, isn't
That
it?
is correct.
Chug, 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 chug.
Hey. $19 hits.
Uh,
Do that damage. $20. Why did
That
it not
enough?
take it? No, I'm just it didn't take it off Nilo, did it? Okay, no, you're still at 26. Okay.
Did it
Yeah, it took it off of you.
off of me?
Yeah, I don't know why it's taking it off of you, but I am going to say I put the hit points back on you. You got 46 hit points, so I put it back on you because it took 20 off twice. So
Bonus action, second wind.
okay.
Which is not let me just click. Okay, I was hoping I would be able to just click it.
All right, Nilo.
That's nice. That's a good chunk back.
Okay. Just to make sure it did not apply it, so I have to apply it for you. Apply healing. You are back to 54 now.
All right.
Don't forget to deselect the one you just killed. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
I'm gonna take a step forward.
Okay.
2 steps forward. I'm the least injured here, and Ragnar needs to be recovered from what I last saw. So.
Okay. That it for
Yeah.
you?
Yep, that's it for me.
Paviskro.
There is another. This sounds like a good idea.
Hmm.
Yep, I forgot to pick him first again, but yeah.
Hang on just a second. So Iger has given nat 20s to Nilo, Ragnar, Ethan, and Paviskro.
Yo, thank you, bro. You're awesome.
So Nilo.
I shall make a shrine in your name.
Ethan, Paviskro, and who else? Paviskro, Ragnar, Ethan, Nilo. So everybody but Tarikas. But Tarikas already has a nat 20. Ooh, appreciate it, Iger. You are the man. May Jaskar live on in infamy. Or something like that. Iger is actually our cleric in our first edition game. All right, man. What is the spell?
I webbed him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need a save from him.
Okay. He won. Made his save.
Well, that counted for Paviskro.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He still made the save.
All right.
Yep, so made the save, so he is not webbited. That it for Farisco? Although he still is in difficult terrain, so he could still only move half his normal, but okay. Next up on the list, Ethan.
Okay, bonus action. He is now hexed, and I'm gonna give him disadvantage on dexterity checks,
Okay.
and then we're gonna Eldritch Blast. 21.
21 hits. That
Okay,
hits.
so the 14 force damage and 3 necrotic.
Okay.
And then second blast. 23 to hit
That hits.
for 8 force damage and 4 necrotic.
So let me go and do all these applications of damage. So apply there. Apply there. Apply there. Apply there. All right. Nice. As you pelt this thing with your Eldritch Blast and whatnot, you see that the magic sort of lights up on it, although it looks like it does not absorb everything, but it definitely took most of the damage. Tarikas, you are up, unless, Ethan, you've got something else to do, like move or whatever.
No, it's action, bonus action. I'm good.
Okay, Tarikas, you are up.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. I am. Wait, how far do I have to be? Okay, if I use the command spell, let's see. Oh no, I had to. Oh no, he's in range. All right, so what does the command spell? If he gets hit, does he lose command or?
No, the command spell, it depends on the command given. Essentially, it's a one word or a short sentence that you command something to do, and if it fails its saving throw, it has to obey you for that round or turn or whatever it is.
Okay.
So
if I say sleep.
Yeah, it doesn't really go to sleep, but it actually, for that round or whatever, it goes, it just sort of drops and pretends to be asleep or whatever you want to say.
Which gives us bonuses.
Well, if it's prone,
not really. You can tell it to you can potentially say you can hold a spell, and as it's attacking it, tell it to stop. I mean, that's
Gotcha.
one way to do it. If they're holding any items like a weapon, you can tell them to drop the item.
All right, let's just do this.
Anyway, it just says, you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. Some typical commands and their effects follow. You might issue a command other than one described here. If you do so, I have to determine how it behaves. So, example, approach. The target moves toward you by the shortest, most direct route. Drop. The target drops whatever it is holding and ends its turn. Flee. The target spends its turn moving away from you as fast as available means. Grovel. The target falls prone and ends its turn. Halt. The target doesn't move and takes no actions,
Gotcha.
etc. Right? So,
All right. So,
but it has to be a one-word command.
Okay, so if I were to say dance, it would dance
Yes.
if it knows how.
Oh, yeah. It has to understand your language.
But you said undead aren't affected by it, so I don't know if this is undead, so I'm just going to do this instead.
Okay. Okay.
12. Oh, it's not.
Yeah, you don't really. Oh, you rolled Toll the Dead. Is that what you did? I thought you were doing command. Oh, okay.
No, I don't want to risk it being undead because I don't know what this is. And I don't want to spend a turn trying to figure it out.
It made its saving throw. No damage.
All right. And that's all I do.
Okay.
I think I move back a step. Oh, that I can't. Never mind.
Better?
Yep.
Dwarf Raging Dude. Raging Dwarf. You are up, sire.
Dwarven Rage. He's gonna go try to smash it.
I like it.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get you in.
I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw because you just ran into the webs.
Yeah, this is kind of the downside of not being able to see.
Well, you can see the webs when you get up to them if you want to elect not to run into the webs.
The problem is he also can't see the guy because he's just far enough out of reach.
You are correct.
So Ragnar's probably just gonna try to bull rush it.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, or you will be stuck.
How do you
I
roll
believe
dexterity?
Perviscro's DC is a 15 or a 16.
How do you? Oh, there we go.
It's a DC 15 saving throw. 11. As
Oh,
Ragnar, as you got right there, and you are stuck right there in the webs, and you are now, what's the word I'm looking for?
Restrained.
Restrained. Thank you. Your movement is 0. You can still attack if the creature gets within range. However, right now it is out of your range, unless your maul's a 10-foot range. It's only 5 foot though, right?
No. A web. Who's stupid enough to put this here?
All right.
You literally heard me casting web. You've heard me say that
All right.
multiple times over.
So
I've got a lot of time during this fight.
So the creature, you guys watch as the creature sort of bends way down and crouches, almost like somebody getting ready to start a race. Its knees bend, its muscles bulge and flex in its legs, and suddenly it leaps as hard and as high as it can, up, out through the webs, all the way down here, and it lands right there.
And he can do that without making the dex save?
Huh? Yeah, it already made it save last time. It already made it save. Yes, exactly. And so he was able to, normally it would be half movement, but he went like straight up through the webs, and I only moved him like partial of the distance that he could leap. So he's still within range of his leaping ability. His specialized leaping ability. These things can leap pretty far.
Yeah, close to me for command.
Yep. As he lands, and the first thing he does as he brings his fists down upon Tarikas.
And I go, bring it, big boy.
14 as he misses.
Oh,
As-
I got the hit.
Nope. As he brings his other fist down.
Wait, he has two fists?
He's got 2 fists and a bite.
I'm just messing.
As his second fist comes down and attacks Ethan.
Who's ever heard of such a thing?
Oh, he rolls a 10 and he misses.
Nice.
As he turns to bring his bite back down, as he whirls he's like in this sort of a whirling dervish fury. 2 fists, slam, slam. Unfortunately, yep, as he lands, he just sort of misses and rocks explode all around you guys. And then he just sort of brings his head back with a massive bite and brings it down upon Tarikas. And a 24 hits Tarikas
Boy, we need a tic-tac.
for 10 hit points of damage.
Okay,
against
I got to roll
Tarikas.
for concentration.
Yep. Let me do that. 10 first.
I think
Make sure
I
took-
just want to make sure I look at my character sheet, make sure I don't have like a bonus for that.
I don't think you do, but
I don't see it. I don't even know what it would be called. But
All right.
Well, it's a Constitution saving throw.
yeah. So just roll your saving throw.
all right, well, I have a high saving throw. I forget. Do I want to roll under or over?
You want to roll over a DC 10.
Over?
Yep.
Yeah, you got to roll higher than a 10.
Oh, okay, I have a 19 con, so let's see.
So just roll saving throw for Constitution.
Wisdom, you mean?
Hmm?
You mean wisdom or constitution?
Constitution. Oh, and he rolls a 10 exactly. Nice. I like it. As you manage to make your save. I'm just going to get rid of these so I don't have to worry
What
about
would have
it.
happened if I didn't make a save?
Then
lose
the bless spell.
concentration on
The
bless.
yeah.
Oh,
you
right,
lose
right. I was concentrating. My bad. Guys, I'm sorry. Like,
Dude, that's why you said it said you had to make a Constitution saving throw. All right. That's it for its creature. Nilo, you're up.
I yell, guys, come help!
Oh, I believe that is a miss. So close. Don't forget, Nilo, you do have a nat 20 if you want to use it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use on the second one probably.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to see if you hit first, and if not, you can
I'm not
always...
gonna worry about it right now.
All right, you hit with a 24. And that is 9 hit points of damage.
Is all of my physical damage going through, or is it feeling like it's stopping?
No, it seems like your physical damage is going through. Why is this not... It's not letting me apply it to the... Not letting me... There we go. Make sure it came off. Yep, it did. Okay. That's it. Yeah, the physical damage appears to be going through for the most part. It has a tough, thick hide. So when your blows land, it's like, man, this thing's freaking tough. But, yeah. All right. Is that it for Nilo?
Yeah.
Back to the top of the order. Kreistrich.
Gonna take a step back.
Okay.
He's gonna cast it level 3, so that's going to be times 5, so 10 damage. 10 force damage.
That's it. Took it off. Four and 5. There you go. Damage is done. Did it for Kreistrich?
Yeah.
Ethan, you're up as you see another one of these monstrosities just sort of fly through the air like Kong jumping across a canyon, slamming on the rocks next to you, its fists barely grazing over the top of your head, exploding the fungi laden rocks behind you like he's just shattering wood. But fortunately, you managed to duck under its blow, but now it is your turn to retaliate in whatever way you see fit.
Boy, don't I wish I had a good way to do that when he's this close to me.
Man, if only we had a machine gun.
Just, you know,
Yep.
or if I was a close-ranged caster.
Yeah, the pew-pew.
Boy, would
pew-pew
shocking
life.
grass be okay right about now. So, on that note, I'm going to disengage, and I'm just going to go over here. And that's going to be my turn. That's all I can do.
All right. You have disengaged. Consider yourself in dist. Tarikas, you as well watch as this thing flies up out of the webs, landing next to you, its fist barely grazing past your skull as you duck out of the way. Not in time to miss its massive bite, however, but you did manage to avoid the bigger damage from the clenched fist that shatters the stones around you. You are up, sir.
Okay. My question is, do you want to heal or do you want me to command it and risk that?
Yeah, so your call, dude. You need to decide what you want to do.
So, Ragnar, you're almost down, right?
Very much so.
Okay,
Ragnar has
so-
8 hit points left.
All right. We're going to do a Channel Divinity on him.
Okay.
Make sure I have them. Where they're at.
They're on the main page. Underneath your picture at the bottom, you'll see it says Channel Divinity.
Okay, yeah, I have both of them. Good. Oh, what's this? Harness Divine Power. I don't even know what that is. It must be a new skill.
If you go to your features, is it? I thought it had a. I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, that's instantly kill ape creatures, I think.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh my.
Yeah, no, it's just I ain't worried about it. All right, so here we go. Bon appetit.
Great.
Okay. Not sure how to activate it, but I'm clicking on it. Nothing's happening. Maybe it's in my actions or something. It's holy water. Oh, there it is, Channel Divinity.
All right.
You want to roll a wisdom saving throw? And then I get it.
What do you? No, he doesn't have to do a wisdom saving throw. You're just channeling the magic energy into him, right?
Yeah. 35 hit points or less, depending on how, not to exceed his half hit points.
Yeah, so the most you can give him is 27. That'll put him at 35, which is half his.
Anybody else less than half hit points?
Nope.
I mean, I am, but
Okay, give him the rest then.
All right, you now have 7 more hit points. So that puts you at 26.
I'm back to half health.
Yeah. And then the
All right.
rest, I guess, just gets lost.
Yeah, there is none. There is no more, I don't think. All right, is that it for you?
That is an action, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I'll do. Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Ragnar, you're up.
I think it's a strength. Is it a strength save to get out?
Out of the webs, yeah, strength to sort of get out, and then
Normal strength or save?
it is a strength check, not a save. A strength check, DC 15.
I forgot to dismiss the webs after he jumped out. I should have done that.
If
That's
you
enough.
want, I know you may not want to, but you do have a nat 20 available to automatically pass this check.
Nah, they'll be fine.
Okay. Alrighty. As the Balgura targets first Nilo with a pummeling fist. Misses Nilo with his first fist attack. Second fist attack. Misses Nilo. In frustration, it now tries to bite down upon her. And bites her with a 25.
Need be a 24 for me to block it.
For a 10 hit points of damage to Nilo. And you're down to 44, which is correct. Cool.
Yep.
All right. And that is the creature's turn. Nilo, time to retaliate.
Yeah, this thing is it's kind of sad.
You can see that it is definitely wounded and beat up and bloodied, but it's still going strong.
So I will do a bonus action hex.
Okay.
And then I will I'll target strength. Yeah, I'll target strength. Unless was that what you targeted there?
I targeted Dex. You can target strength.
Okay, yeah. And I'll booming blade it afterward.
The longsword hit. Oh, soft 20 hits. I like it. This is probably one of the longest combats I've ever had in 5th edition. at least for
17
real time wise.
damage.
Nice. Uh-oh. Make sure it didn't apply to Nilo. It did. I forgot I selected the wrong creature. I didn't have the creature selected. I had Nilo when I said apply. This is stuff that I really have to start paying attention to. All right, damage has been applied. That it?
Yeah, that's it. It took both actions to do that.
Okay. Cool. Back to the top of the order. This is like round 7. Perviskronos.
I will fully drop the web now.
Okay.
So I'm no longer.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm going to look through my spell list.
Okay. I say you should just do a fireball right there in the middle where the creature is.
Ah, yes, a fireball would be a great idea if it would actually do something to him.
Oh. Probably the biggest thing is... Okay.
Mike's liver.
Ooh.
Nice. As it has to do a...
Intelligence saving throw.
It makes it DC 15, and he even had a -2. He still makes his save. Nothing happens. Anything else?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Ethan, come be a hero.
Yeah.
Run up there with 2 daggers and stab it in the knees.
Yes, my sickle in one hand and my dagger in my offhand. Yeah, no.
I don't know.
No, not quite.
All right.
Not when I do not have a packed weapon at all.
Okay.
$29.
What are we doing?
Hit.
Oh, nice.
12 force damage
Hey,
plus.
give me a
1
second.
point necrotic.
All right. Boom, boom, boom! Slam into it with your Eldritch Blast. As it staggers the creature, you can see it weakening, but it's still not going down.
Okay, second blast.
Another hit. Nice.
For 8 points of force and 3 points necrotic.
Nice. Boom! As the second one strikes it, it catches it right in the head, and you watch as it lets out a roar, falls backwards, collapsing to the ground. As we find ourselves, apparently, at least for now, out of combat, as you see no other creatures around. Except for the ones that lay here dead upon the
What
ground.
are these things?
I really should have just climbed the.
Give
fucking
me
walls.
a whichever you want, Arcana or Nature check.
That's everybody.
Yeah, anybody who wants to. Arcana or Nature check.
Doesn't inherently matter. That's.
As you guys gaze upon these beastly creatures, Tarikas, you recall stories from the time that you were first learning the scriptures and the dogma related to the Temple of St. Cuthbert, and you've seen and heard of these demonic creatures that look almost like apes, but they have demonic powers, especially if you catch them on the abyss where they live. Their powers increase much more than as they were here on the prime material, where they might be cut off from some of that abyssal energy. But these creatures, you know, or have known them to be known as Balguras, Balgura. These Balguras, you look around because you're kind of confused, because in the stories of legend, the Balguras were able to summon other demonic creatures from the plains to aid them in time of need. So it's interesting that these did not or were not able to pull in demonic forces to help them in their battle. And the fact that you guys just took down 4 of them, to you, based on what you've read and heard about these creatures, is incredible. And as you
Okay, I
guys
share that with the party.
and as you stand to look over the bodies, we're going to take a break because we're about 15 minutes late. I don't think I have seen a hour and a half combat in 5e in a long time. But that being said,
every session with us.
yeah, when it comes to, well, it depends on the combat, really.
And a lot
But-
of it has to do with just fixing the
Yep, exactly. But at least I'm starting to kind of get the hang of how things have to be. Like when I apply the damage, I have to click on the creature I want to apply the damage to. If I'm not paying attention, I'll apply it to the wrong person. So anyway, we're going to take a 15-minute break. We will be back right at the top of the hour, and then we'll have another hour worth of gaming pleasure. Hopefully you guys will hang with us. In the meantime, we're going to be hanging out on Monkey's SoundCloud, listening to the smooth, silky sounds of our very own Monkey Boogers. Hopefully you guys will hang with us until we come back. Like I said, we'll have about an hour of gaming worth, or game time after that, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with us, so we'll see you in a few minutes. Dancing with myself. All right, here we go. Listen, that's Monkey playing the flute. I don't know if you guys knew that, or is that not a flute? But anyway, doesn't matter. I'll catch you guys in a few minutes.
If you travel, you know when it comes to love,
See you soon.
can't wait. The sky is no limit. You know with your Delta Amex card, being oceans apart means meeting in Aruba. And booking a war travel with your card means saving 15% on Delta flights. You know kissing under the bridge of sighs guarantees eternal love. Because you're the long-distance lovebirds. It's why you're a Delta SkyMiles Platinum American Express card member. If you travel, you know. Take off 15 discount not applicable to partner-operated flights or taxes and fees. Terms apply. Visit go.amex/you-know.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm not sure what happened, but the timer stopped. I think something I clicked sort of paused it, and it paused it at like 2 minutes before. And then I just caught it, but we're right on time, right at 10 o'clock, so I think we're good. Might be like a minute short, but that's fine. Ooh, needed that. Got the chips going down, man. They're all salty. I don't have to be washing down forever. Trying to get the stuff down. So, for those that have been following with us, and there's a few of you, there's a few are out there, kind of dedicated souls out there paying homage. Probably all of our players are the ones that are out there in the chat world watching, but that's all right. As our party has just completed. Hey, Gomerin, dude, man, how you doing, brother? There's somebody out there that's not one of the players. I like it. Let me give, among others. Let's do this. Let's do this because I can. Shout out to my man Agora, my VIP. He was like our first VIP too. So the fact that he has lost his mind and continues to come back here week after week, I don't know what's up, but we definitely appreciate it. But if you have been following along our party for the past hour, hey, dude, man, thank you, kind sir. So that means the DM gets 2 advantages. Thanks, brother. Let me Thanks, dude. That does mean a lot, really. Like I've said over and over, we're not here for the money, but what we do get is definitely appreciated. It's just enough to keep the lights on and keep us fumbling around, but at least we're not fumbling around in the dark. Our party has just completed a resounding victory. Boy, they beat these things down as fast as I've seen them beat anything down in the past, man. This is like rapid combat to the extreme. As they took on 4 Balgura and managed to defeat said creatures. And now you guys stand battered, bruised, but alive. Thanks to the quick thinking and the healing arts of your very own Tarikas as he brought Ethan back from the brink, not once, not twice, but even 3 times. But now you stand in this cavern, as I said, it splits into this Y that you know the left-hand branch curves around and joins into the main chamber. But you see these 3 bodies of these demonic forms lying there, and as you gaze upon them, the glittering of gold and other jewels catches your eye through their thick fur as they appear to be wearing jewelry of some kind.
To the winners go the spoils. Let's go get the shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we all got 20s.
Again?
Agmemerond.
Dude. Woot. Look at you. Let's see.
Y'all on
1,
fire.
2.
Thanks, bro.
Well, it's for the players, right? So it's not all.
One
It's
for you.
Yeah, he gave me the cheers, so I got the advantages. And he gave a nat 20 to the players, but that doesn't mean every player. That means the party now has a nat 20 available to them.
Yes.
So even though all of you have a nat 20 for yourselves, the party now has one as well. And so thanks, Agora. I mean, appreciate that. Anyway, so as you guys sort of give me a investigation check, somebody, please. Somebody, anybody, please. Give me the investigator. Ooh. All right. As you guys search through the bodies, you find that each one of these demonic creatures wears something of a valuable piece of jewelry, let's just say. So the first one you find has a bejeweled bracelet, crafted completely of gold and embedded rubies all the way around it in like 4 rows of rubies, just side by side by side, all the way around the thick wrist of this thing. If you were to put it on, it would be like one of your bicep armbands. That's how kind of big this thing is.
I would not suggest putting on any of this jewelry until I look at it.
Okay. And as you give sort of an estimation, this thing would probably fetch about 4,000 gold if you were to sell it in an open market somewhere. Another one has a necklace that appears to be completely made of platinum. And a quick appraisal from your investigation, you'd guesstimate about 500 gold for this platinum necklace. The third one wears a necklace made of a metal that you have not seen used in a while, especially in coinage, but it's made out of electrum.
Oh, no.
It's made out of electrum, and it has a gold pendant on the end inlaid with a single ruby. Estimated, if you were to probably on the market, maybe like 400 gold, give or take. And last but not least, the last demonic creature wears a ring made completely of, it's a gold ring, but it's completely inlaid with jade. Very, very fine workmanship all the way around. It is probably about 250 gold. Be the value of that. And those are the 4 items you have, one from each of the. And the big necklace with the gold pendant and the ruby is the big chain with the electrum. That was on the last one that came out. That was on the biggest one.
Puppy Scroll will detect magic these to see if they're magical at all.
Right? You cast it over.
Yeah, he'll use it for a ritual.
Okay? Probably takes 10 minutes or so for the spell to go off. And as he's gazing over the items, the electrum necklace with the gold pendant and the ruby end set in the center of it glows a evocation magic.
Alright, he'll ritual cast Identify for that one.
You find that it is actually a necklace of missiles, and the ruby itself acts as a 9 hit dice fireball. So you can take the ruby out and throw it, and it becomes a fireball.
Okay, so the electrum necklace is magical.
Yeah, it allows you to cast magic missile.
No.
Or you can. Oh no.
No. A single missile. That's a
Oh.
fireball.
Gotcha. Okay.
The ruby itself, you pluck it out and you throw it, and it turns into a fireball.
Okay, so if the ruby was removed, how much would this necklace still cost?
About 400 gold.
Okay. All right. We can still sell the necklace. We can still sell the necklace if we use the ruby.
Yeah, so basically we just need to remove the ruby.
Once you remove the ruby, you have to cast it as the fireball right then and there. Otherwise, it's going to blow up in your hand.
Gotcha.
Removing it is the trigger. It's like a grenade, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, that's
necklace
what
of
it sounds
missiles.
like. Alright. Well, I'm going to creep up to this corner and peek around.
Okay. As I said, when you looked into the room in the first place, it's a large vaulted chamber, some 60, 70 feet tall. Stalactites and stalagmites are alternating all over the place. Here, there is this thing is like 20 20 feet around. So this big whole area from like all the way around here is actually a one big rock on the ground that stretches about 30 feet up. And then up here at the top, these are the stalagmites from the ceiling coming down. They don't quite reach the rock, but it looks like a huge column of rock, like in an old cavern where you got these big, huge ones that support the ceiling and whatnot. This one looks like at one time it may have, but is long since broken away. And then now it's only about 20, 30 feet tall column. Same thing over to the sides. On the left-hand side over here, you see there's another sort of big, huge piece of rock that stretches up toward the ceiling and then stops. But there are stalactites above it coming down from the ceiling. And then in the far corner of the room, you see another one way over here, very similar. These huge columns of rock that stretch up but don't quite reach the ceiling. But there are stalactites coming down upon them and whatnot. So it looks just like a natural underground cave that over the centuries, large columns of rock have busted off and fallen, and stalagmites and stalactites are growing now because of the dripping water that continually drips down the rock in the limestone, forming these limestone ends and relatively sharp points.
Does that electrum necklace, does that require attunement?
No.
No. Cool.
Anybody can use it.
Okay.
Most consumable items do not require attunement.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you wanting a necklace?
I mean that it's a Yeetus Deletus necklace, so could be useful for anyone.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that the guys up in the front are probably going to be where the targets are.
I'll give you a word of advice. My throwing arm's pretty good. My accuracy's pretty bad.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Hey,
I'm
if it's
saying
within
if it's
10 foot,
close
it's a
to
very
that-
good shot. As long as it's within 10 foot.
Yeah, it's fine. If Fireball has a big enough radius that even a bad throw looks good, it's fine.
That's fair. That's fair. Probably give it to Kreistrich.
Not a bad call. What do you think, Dorikus? You want it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
It's a ring of what?
Ring a missile.
It's not a ring.
The necklace.
necklace.
It's a necklace.
Of fireball. It's a necklace of fireball. You basically sling it like a sling and it fires a fireball at somebody.
Oh, nice.
But it's only one-time use.
Yeah.
And then we just saw the necklace.
It's what the cool kids would call a suicide necklace.
So on that note, this entire cavern in here is empty.
Yeah, well, it looks empty. You haven't really searched anything.
I'm just gonna round this corner then. Do I see anything in here? In this area?
No, very much similar to what you saw elsewhere.
And this right here is just a massive column, you said?
Yes, it's just a massive column. Sorry, I'm putting the item on. Putting the item on. There we go. Tarikas' sheet. All right, Tarikas, if you look on your character sheet now, you see you have it is technically a necklace of fireballs, although it's called a necklace of missiles. It's a necklace of fireballs. It's got one charge. It is not rechargeable, so once you use it, it's done. Although you could probably, if somebody was a high enough level wizard, could recast the fireball into a gem and put it back into the necklace, but that would cost money to have that done. But
Money.
all right. As you guys begin to walk in there, what about Ragnar and by the way, somebody want to take off the yeah, I'm just going to take it off the bless because it's long since gone. Take it off of everybody.
Everybody.
But Tarikas is stuck back there in the chamber. Not sure where you guys want to go or what you want to do, but
Oh, I can move now. Okay, cool.
I
we
think
should
it
keep-
had something to do with combat, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Could have been.
I think we should keep doing the same system of going left. That seems to be working really well for us.
Yeah. Well enough to run into demons.
Yeah. As you guys leave the main large chamber behind you, you enter into another one of those strange kind of not perfectly, but well-worn, squared out chambers where the floor itself is completely clean and free of debris. All the rocks and stuff appear to be like cleaned off and whatnot. And on the roof overhead, about 25 feet, you can see strange runic inscriptions, almost identical to one of the or to the other 3 or 4 or however many chambers you guys have found, just like this one.
And everyone's already attempted to identify the runes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys did. I don't recall exactly what was found out by them, but nobody really knew like what they were. You just knew that they were old and ancient, probably from the time of Igwilv. So whatever they may be.
Okay.
As you guys begin to work your way north, the tunnel curves back around to your right. As soon as you guys get there, you see movement coming from the left-hand wall as the rock seemingly comes to life, as
Gargoyles.
you see what look to be gargoyles sort of hunching themselves on the rock formations.
I'm so blessed, by the way.
Yeah, I'll get rid of it in a sec.
Okay. Would Paviskro know about gargoyles? Because they're a pretty classic thing, and he is an artificer. He does have training artificer, and he's also a wizard.
I'm still going to want a nature check from anybody that wants to identify what they are.
I've got proficiency. Let's go.
I got nothing to lose.
It being nature, not arcana.
I'm going to go with nature right now because it's not necessarily magical per se. They're pretty mundane.
But you're right.
You're
You're right. They're not constructs.
Yeah. Make sure I got everybody.
There's plenty
1,
of
2,
reason
3, 4.
not to roll. Never mind. Forget I said that.
All right, looks like I got everybody on there. Let us roll for initiative. Here we go again. Let's see if you guys can take these out quicker. Eurekas and Ragnar waiting on you. You know the best part about this? How many spells you guys have already wasted.
Yeah, I know. We should be resting, but they want to keep going.
I
So
know.
I'm going with them.
Sean, it's gonna take so much longer to kill these things.
Yeah, man. I don't know what to tell you. Especially when this is just the first wave.
Right?
All right, as we begin combat, here we go.
Hope everyone has plenty of healing potions, because I'm tapping out almost.
We got potions. Don't worry.
Ragnar.
I'm not worried.
Ragnar.
I'm actually
Oh,
first.
holy
Damn.
shit. Ragnar was first.
Yeah, that's a bad sign. I only see one of the. Oh, they're both next to each other.
Yeah,
Hey,
there's.
Tarikas, can I borrow that necklace real quick?
Yeah. Why?
Just gonna use it right off the rip, huh?
I mean, I could, but I guess I'm good.
It's up to you, man. You guys want to
Ragnor's
use it?
gonna run up here. He can't reach them. Oh, there's more.
No, we'll use it if it's the bunch of them, sure.
Well, they're not next to each other, so wait till they bunch up. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm gonna throw an axe at them. Let me see
Okay.
what I have in my inventory.
Why move up?
Good question. But I've already committed.
He just runs in. He doesn't think. He runs and then goes, wait a
Alright.
minute.
Well,
Do you think I am a fighter? You'd be right, but
no, it makes sense, but I'm just saying.
All right, let's go. Let's try to get these out.
Where's my? I had hand axes. They're not in my inventory. Yeah, I'll just throw the short sword at them.
I'm just
All right.
I'm just amazed that the dwarf went before the Paviskro.
Hey, screw you! Throw a short sword at him.
Oh, you hit! You hit with the short sword as you launch the. You guys watch as Ragnar goes, fuck it, grabs a short sword and whips it. You watch it go end over end, and somehow, amazingly, it buries itself in the.
I'm picturing the one guy that the Bowie knife is named after. He got so good with knives, he could very quick draw them from his belt and just fling them underhand at people. That's what I'm picturing here.
Did you roll damage?
Yeah, 6 damage.
Oh, it's not showing on my thing. Oh, there it is. Now it is. That's kind of.
I threw a short sword at him.
That's hilarious. As we apply damage, make sure it came off, and it did. All right. Nice. Is that Ragnar's turn?
Yeah.
Paviskronos.
Paviskro, he is going to he's gonna step out of the way of everyone.
Okay.
And can the drift globe see them? No.
Yes.
Oh.
And as you come around, you see that there is one right around the corner here as well. What are you going to do? Yeah, you can see there's one here, 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 here. And now this one sort of, you saw
6 damage.
6 damage. Here it came off. Oops. Minus 6, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Got it. Thank you, sir. All right. That it for Pravisko?
Yeah.
All right. And as the gargoyle jumps off the ledge, he's probably about 25, 30 feet up. His wings spread.
Hey, don't look over there.
And he swings right over the top, lands right in front of Nilo.
Would I get a tackle opportunity?
No, because it's too high.
That
Okay.
would be a mistake.
It gets 2 attacks, 1 bite, 1 claw. Hits Nilo
I will allow it.
for 5 hit points of damage. And apply damage as it's that was the bite, right? Yeah, that was a bite, and now it's claw. Hits Nilo with the claw
I will allow that too.
for 8 more. I want to make sure that it's applying, which looks like it did. Okay, that's it for this one's turn. Nilo, you are up.
I'm only at 31. That's all right. Quit rolling dice. I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry. I had to clear up. I had some of the gargoyles didn't roll, so I had to make sure that their initiative rolled. Sorry. Nilo misses the gargoyle. Nilo hits the gargoyle. 12 slashing against the gargoyle.
I told you that would be a mistake.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else?
Oh, that'd be it.
All right. Oof. Coming down off the rocks. Targeting
What's the note?
Paviscro. Misses. Hits Paviscro for 7 hit points of damage.
Ow. To
And
be
that is
clear,
it.
these are right now they are flesh and blood right
Yeah,
now, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They're not
making
like
sure.
stone or anything.
Depends on sometimes
Ethan,
different
you're up.
different lore changes them up a bit. Just want to
No.
clarify.
Nope. These are normal flesh and blood sort of thingies.
Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to get a feel for a radius. Okay. So I'm going to use a bead of force, and I'm gonna
Okay.
put it right there.
Okay.
So these 2 gargoyles. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Dexterity saving throw.
DC 15.
Okay. Let me do this one. Missed the first one. So 5d4, so they both take the same damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, why'd you roll a d20?
Well, no.
Oh,
I mean,
that was...
because I clicked attack. I thought that was just gonna, and it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, go ahead and roll damage.
All right, 5d4 normal.
All right, so 11 hit points each of them. Okay.
Yeah, force damage.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, there we go. And apply damage to that one.
Oh, and
Apply
they
damage to them.
are, if they fail to save, they're pulled in, right? Is that how? A sphere transform then encloses the area for 1 minute. Any creature that failed to save and is completely within the area is trapped inside the sphere.
Okay.
Only
Oh,
breathable air can pass through the sphere, and
Okay.
while no attack or other effect can. So
Nice.
we can
For
now
1 minute?
also, yeah,
You cannot attack it either, right?
correct. But that also means that now we can move around the sphere
Mhm.
without opportunity attacks.
Yep. Cool. So those two are trapped in there.
Yep, and then they can use their turn to move the sphere.
Oh, they can move, but the spear goes with them?
Yes,
It's a hamster wheel.
basically.
Nice.
Or it's
I
a
like
hamster
that.
ball.
Yeah, so an enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's wall, moving the sphere up to half the creature's walking speed. The sphere can be picked up, and the magic causes it to weigh only 1 pound, regardless of the weight of the creature inside.
Nice. All right, so their movement's 30, so they can move 15 feet at a crack. So, all right, cool.
Yep.
All right. This gargoyle leaps off the ledge, landing right in front of Ragnar, swiping a claw down upon him, trying to rake the dwarf out of existence. "21 hits Ragnar with his claw attack.
Yep.
For 6 hit points of damage. Why did it... Hang on a second. No, that's not right.
Huh?
It did an attack. I rolled it. I clicked the attack, not damage, so sorry. Let me get
Oh, that
rid
was
of...
an attack roll? Oh, okay.
Well, the first one was the attack roll. I thought I rolled damage, but I clicked attack again. So the damage is normal damage for 5 hit points of damage to Ragnar. So let me click Ragnar.
I already fixed it.
Apply damage. What's that?
I already got it, Sean.
Oh, did you? Sorry. Go ahead and put the... So, sorry. All right, and then the bite attack. So you can put the 5 back that I took off. The bite attack. And hits Ragnar as well.
Miss, since I'm actually using my shield now.
Okay. So it is 19 or whatever?
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, so, but it's just not showing the shield. Is the shield equipped?
No, it is. Remember, it's not equipping my armor for whatever
Yeah.
reason, which would be giving me a +2 bonus to my AC, which I
You
can't
know,
get.
I
currently.
wonder if... Yeah, unarmored defense is not... Yeah, it's inactive.
Charlie, go worry about it later.
I'm sorry. It frustrates me, man. I get caught up in it. All right, cool.
I know, but we already tried earlier. Let's
Yeah.
just keep going.
All right,
Or we're
you're
going
fine.
to be here all day.
Yep. All right. As this gargoyle swoops down, lands in front of Paviskro.
I
Target
don't like this very
Paviskro.
much.
Targets Paviskro with his bite attack. Misses Paviskro badly as he swings again with his claw. And misses Paviskro with his claw as well. Mm-hmm. Just like he was here. Tarikas, you are up.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. It's a lot of them. Okay, I'm gonna throw fireball.
Okay.
Well, it won't hurt anybody, will it?
Mm-hmm.
Is
Anybody that's caught in the blast, yeah, it'll hurt.
Oh, never mind. I better do something crazy. There's only 4 that we see.
Actually, there's 5. You can't see. There's one around the corner over here, but you can't see it. Only Paviskro can see it.
Okay. Any of these damaged in front?
You can attack the 2 in that circle.
This one?
Yeah, you can attack either of
Yeah.
those.
Neither
Yeah.
one of them.
They're in a hamster ball. You have your 2 targets is the one next to Ragnar and the one next to Paviskro on his right.
Yep. So there's one right here, and there's one up here that you potentially could attack if you have it in range.
Have it in range. I will
And I
attack.
think both have been damaged.
Beg your pardon?
I think both have been damaged. Or no, the one by Paviskro hasn't yet.
No, he attacked the one down below him.
Yeah.
All right. Which one is it?
That one up top by Ragnar.
Got it.
No.
It fails his saving throw. So it
Yeah,
suffers
that's
14 14 hit points of damage.
But it's damaged already, is that right?
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah,
it was.
I roll my 12s instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll, and we'll just take the higher of the two.
20.
All right, you did 20, so it did an additional 6 hit points of damage. Cool. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Anything else from Pravis or from Tarikas? You gonna
Not
move?
this time.
Okay.
Until called upon.
As another one swoops down from the shelf, trying to bear its bite into Ragnar as he gets bit by the creature for 4 hit points of damage.
Bite it back. Bite it back.
And then its claw attack comes down right after, but unfortunately fails to penetrate. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, 22 hit, yeah. But fails to penetrate the thick armory hide of Ragnar. As that brings us to the end of round 1. Coming to the top of the round, Ragnar, you now have 2 of these unholy critters, and you saw one of them took some damage as a massive bell kind of clocked it right up alongside the head, and there's a loud gong sound as the creature sort of grabs its ears. And you've seen this story before where Tarikas pulled some kind of divine magic on the creature, causing it to be wounded, although it still stands.
Well, apparently they got hit by the Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
All right, I'm gonna raid.
We're not bringing the bell back.
They're too young to know.
again because I don't have the health to not be tanking it.
Okay.
Why does the actual rage button not work, but the one on my shortcut bar works?
I don't know.
Let me check my features. There we go.
Have you raged more than one or more than twice? There you go.
I've raged once so far. This is the second time.
Okay.
All right, let me strike the boy.
Hang on just a second real quick. I don't know. I want to see if it wanna select Ragnar. Boom. Now it's showing you raged.
Hopefully, I wonder if it's adding my damage.
Nice. 23 hits.
Okay, yeah, that's not a crit for me. Let's see if it adds my... I think it does. Okay. So, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah, that should
Boom.
be
As you bring your battle axe around, just as the one creature sort of rakes you with your claw, you duck down on your knees and rage flows through your body, just causing you to scream and bringing your axe up. You almost split the thing from its groin to its sternum as you almost split it in half, and it falls backwards dead, flopping on the floor for a second as its innards spill out on the floor around your boots. Did it for Ragnar?
Yeah.
Pervis Kronos.
This is very simple. He's going to disengage and back up.
Okay. All right. That it for him?
Do I have a bonus action I can just slap out?
I don't think you do. That it then?
Nothing that actually is worth it. Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay. All right. As the gargoyle over here begins to push and push and push at this thing, trying to get it to move, as it and its partner both Because they can't get out of it, but they do cause it to be moved.
Yep.
Nilo, you're up.
They see me rolling. She's gonna charge this one in the front.
You know, I looked down and then I looked back up and I realized
Actually,
the enemies have gotten bigger.
you know what? No, I'm gonna go to one at Ragnar and help him out.
Okay.
I'll be fine. You make sure the mages don't get squished.
2 of the mages are in armor. They'll be fine, especially with the how heavy these guys are hitting.
Gotcha.
It's okay. I have more beads, if nothing else. I can just keep them all in hamster balls. It'll be fine. And then we can just, you know, wait.
We can have a Pokemon battle.
24
Sort of.
hits. Is that 11 damage?
Yeah, it's 11 damage.
Select. And apply the damage. Damage is applied. Misses the gargoyle on the second attack.
Ah. Oh well.
Better for you?
Yeah, that's it for.
Alright, that gargoyle is already gone because he's moved with his partner. This gargoyle flies up, comes around the corner, lands next to Ethan, swiping its claw down upon him. As he hits
Just hits. Fuck.
for 6 hit points of damage to Ethan.
Okay.
You want to take it off or you want me to take it off?
You go ahead and
Okay.
do that.
Got it.
I don't.
Yep, we're good. Alright, that brings you down to 20. As its bite attack comes down upon you now. This massive mouth opens up, these huge canine fangs, like a saber-toothed tiger almost, bite down upon you. Oops, I rolled the damage instead of attack, sorry. Like, what the hell? As it hits for 7 hit points of damage. That gives you 13.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That is it for that gargoyle. Ethan, you are now up.
Hey, Tarikas, how are you looking on your healing spells?
Well, let me see.
'Cause if not, I'll just take a potion. It'll be okay.
I have healing spells, but the problem is you have to be next to me.
I
He
am
is
Next to you.
He is next to you.
Oh, well then, yeah. I gotta cure wounds, and let's see, my second levels are gone. I got 1/3 level and 1/4 level.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to.
Basically, I got 3 and 2 for emergencies, and then I got the channel divinity, but that's if you're really low. Because it only gives you
Yeah.
more, you know, if you're 2 less than half, then that's not even worth doing it. Because
Right.
you only get 2 hit points from it. You can give out 35.
Okay.
Alright.
Then I guess.
Are you almost dead? Is that what it is?
I'm at what is it, a quarter health?
Okay, I'll patch you up next round.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna target that one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. This will be at disadvantage, right?
Why?
Because I have a guy within 5 feet of me, or is that not?
I didn't
It's a ranged attack in melee combat.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I never really thought about that, but yeah, that would make sense.
Okay. So disadvantage.
Oh, the spell misses.
All right, and then this will be the second blast.
Ooh.
Nope.
Oh, even worse.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right.
Without
Alright.
putting the rest of them in hamster balls.
As this gargoyle flies up to the ceiling, over and back down on the back side.
Huh.
Targets Kreistrich. with his bite attack against Perviskro. 18 hits Perviskro.
Does it hit him?
It does. 18 hits.
Oh yeah, it matched.
Yep, 18 hits for 5 hit points of damage. Perviskro, as it brings its claw attack now.
These fuckers really like to fly around, don't they not?
Misses with his claw. That is its attack. Tarikas, you are up.
All right.
You see a very battered, bruised comrade right in front of you.
Yeah. I'm wondering how these things are affected by light. No, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. All right, so I'm going to do a. Let's do a. So is that that's action. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a cure wounds.
Okay. All right. As you give Ethan 13.
And I should have 48, I believe.
Okay. And there you go.
Was that a good?
That works. That puts me back to half.
All right, cool.
All right. Is that it for Tarikas?
For a bonus action,
Okay.
I'm going to do. I'm gonna say bonus action next. Go ahead. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Okay. As this gargoyle once again targets Ragnar. First with a bite. Misses Ragnar with a bite, raking down with its claw. Misses Ragnar with the claw as well.
I mean, you do have a crit, Sean, so, you know, up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to save it until you guys actually fight something that's worth having a crit.
Not on this stream, good great.
Ragnar, top of the order, you're up, sir.
How considerate of you.
You know something? I just look out for my players like that.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta ask him a question.
Hey.
And a crit.
Oh, that crits, doesn't it? Yes, it does.
Does he just explode?
Brutal critical.
I don't have that yet, because I am a fighter
16.
barbarian hybrid.
Nice. As you slice through this thing, cleaving open it all the way from the shoulder down to its hip, you can see that there's a thin wall of muscular vessels behind it that's just barely holding his insides in, as it is a damaging critical wound, but it does not drop him.
That's unfortunate for you, because Niall's gonna have to do this next part. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Perviskronos.
Viscro, okay, he had or one on either side. Thankfully, the healer is stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
What's a good one to use here? You know what? I'm gonna mind sliver this guy. I think that's gonna be the best choice.
Okay.
Gonna be DC 15 intelligence save.
It fails miserably.
Good. 2d6 psychic damage.
Oh, that is.
Oh,
Oh, that's
and
bullshit.
that
Ugh,
specific one has to take a 1d4 off its next saving throw it makes.
yeah.
That's funny. I like it. Could have done 12, only did 2. Even better. Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
All right. These two on the inside there are continuing to battle. Here's one right here. They're continuing to try to push their way out of this thing, but it's just not happening.
Angriest winged hamsters I've ever seen.
As you watch them flying up into it, slamming themselves into it, trying to burst their way free, screaming and howling. Nilo.
Yep. Okay. Let's smack the shit out of this guy. Actually, no. When is he- Ragnar can finish him off. I'm gonna go for this guy over here.
Where? Oh, you're going to take the...
Yeah, I'll take the attack opportunity.
As it hits Nilo.
Yeah, apparently so.
For 5 hit points of damage. And... Oops. Hang on a second. And I applied the damage to you. Okay. Now, Nilo, you are up. That is a 12, which misses.
I
Don't
will
forget.
go ahead and use my crit on this one.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll critical damage against it.
Oh. That'll do.
20 hit points of damage.
Still up?
I don't know yet. Hang on. It is still up as you massively cleave through this thing, almost taking off one of its wings. Your second blow lands. And another hit. As your second blow manages to take down the hideous creature.
Perfect.
She just goes charging in, yeah. Almost takes off the wing and then just, removes his feet. When you guys are
Right.
laying, just falls on his face.
Is that it for Nilo?
Yeah, that's it.
Very good, because now
All right. Once again, this one's in here flapping around, trying to move its way around, but nothing's going on. Ethan, you're up.
very good, because that means now those d20s they go away at the end of the night.
I am going to allow them to
Please do.
go. I'm going to allow them probably to go over to next session because we're not going to finish combat tonight, I don't think. So I'll allow them to go over next session.
All right, then we'll just do a normal attack. Eldritch Blast, so 26 hits, I
Woo!
take it.
Yeah, does hit.
4 6 points of psychic. Hold on. I have another 16. That hit.
That does hit.
For another 12 points. There we go. So 18 points of force damage total.
Hang on a second. Something isn't right there. It had that many and it hit. Yeah, this one didn't apply, I don't think. There we go. Okay. As you pelt into it as its flesh is smoking and there's a big gaping hole in it. But it still stands. Is that it?
Okay. That's it from me.
All right.
Damn. He's going to get one more round in. That's unfortunate.
As you watch as another one comes from deep within the cavern, flying, soaring down, landing right at Ragnar.
Just when I thought it was going to be fine. Damn it.
Yep. That's just how we roll. As it...
Oh, another one.
Yeah, it showed up.
You know, that delayed response
As
is
it
perfect for
misses.
Ragnar.
I know. As it missed on its bite attack, but it hits with its claw.
Yeah.
For 6 hit points. Well, it should take it to only 3. So you go ahead and take your damage off. Take the 3 damage off for me, please.
Got it.
Thank you. Right.
There's more?
I'll say it again. I have more
Flying.
hamster balls if we want
I-
'em.
I don't
I
think we
hope-
need to worry about the hamster ball right now, especially since the others two are kind of scattered still. But unless Ragnar wants to break free and run this way, you might be able to get those two as well.
I'm not that desperate yet, but I would
As
hope
it
that
misses
Beast
against
has
Nilo.
Titan's Hut.
As the bite misses against Nilo, as it swings its claw, hits with a soft 20.
I'm gonna
Hits.
block that one.
Okay, no damage to Nilo. As you
Uh,
use your reaction to cast shield.
Yeah, that first one tries to bite her, and she knocks him upside the head with her shield. Just doing.
All right, Nilo is now shielded. Okay. As you know what I'm noticing in the game system now? Whenever it moves to a gargoyle, it remembers who it was last targeting. I don't have to change targets. It knows that it
I
was
noticed
targeting.
that too. Between
like it.
Nilo and Paviskro, it's actually swapping around the
Yeah,
targets.
I like it. All right, so this one attacks with its bite. Misses
Give it a shot,
Paviskro. And swinging down with a claw, misses him with the claw as well. Paviskro escapes his turn unscathed. Coming out of the fungus behind you, suddenly is another one waking up
What?
as it
You know
flips
what?
over
You know
and
how
drops.
I said don't worry about that fireball? I'm about to here with them.
Oh, I didn't say fireball. I said hamster ball.
And
No, I
yet
meant the fireball
another
that
one.
was-
And yet another one comes and flies and lands right here. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session, guys.
Huh.
With the gargoyle that goes right before Tarikas is up for whenever the turn or whenever we get back next week or the week after, and we'll finish combat. I don't want to keep going because I won't lie to you guys. This is the last of these gargoyles. So whatever you see here is what's on the board. I'll at least give you that much of. I'll give you that much of metadata.
Where's the suspense?
I know. I'm not saying it's the last thing you're going to fight in here, but at least the gargoyle wise, this is.
I
So
would prefer the second one.
We're getting you spiritual guardians just so we can stop dealing with all these mob encounters.
So, but I do appreciate anybody and everybody who stuck with us throughout this session. I know it was just nothing but combat. Go, 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 go. So, we'll just, again, we'll just, where are we? I'm going to go with the end stream. We will pick this up when next we meet. So I am just going to pause the game there so that nobody can move their guys and do all their other stuff and whatever else it is that you guys want to do. So consider the game paused. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I know it was nothing but combat tonight, but this is kind of the area of the dungeon where I knew there would be a lot of combat. I'm like, between this and a giant, there's a lot of combat going on here. So hopefully you guys will come through this relatively unscathed. Although the best part about this is it really is whittling you guys down on your resources. So it's forcing you to do hand-to-hand combat, and Tarikas over there dealing out spell cards to everybody or healing cards to everybody. So hopefully you guys will be with us next session as we pick this up. Agamaran, appreciate you hanging out with us. Anybody else? Cardman, I know you're out there as well. So yeah, we will see what happens next session, and hopefully then we will have Paviskro back with us. He, for some reason, thought this was our off week, even though we talked about it, and I said, oops, I made a mistake. We're gaming this week, but apparently nobody reads Discord anymore. So if I'm not telling people directly, they're not getting the news apparently. So, but we will be back, I think. Don't let me lie to you. So the next game is going to be March 1st. So hopefully you guys will catch us then. In the meantime, we're going to figure out who we want to raid. I don't know, Monkey, you see anybody out there that's worth raiding? I know that. Let's go to Mini Ruckus again, man. I liked rating him last time. He was a good dude. He's a painter. Definitely, to me, it's a lot of fun. He has a lot of interaction with the group that he's with or whatever when they're painting and stuff. The dude's really a good painter too. So first time I ever rated him was Monday when Darling rated me, which kind of blew my mind because somehow, some way we finished before her. But yeah, we're going to raid over there. Like I said, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I'm not going to stick around too much tonight. I got a lot of stuff to get to do. Try to get to bed and get some decent sleep tonight. I've been up late the past few nights. But anyway, appreciate the game, fellas. Appreciate the game, fellas. Appreciate you all being able to make it. And just remember, in a world, you can be anything that you want. Oh, no, that's not who we want. Damn it. Did it actually already rate him? No. Yep, it actually already rated Phoenix. There we go. So anyway, I hit the wrong button, so we're in the wrong channel, but that's okay. We will check you guys. It looks like they're just ending up, too. Looks like they're just winding up, so...
Oh, interesting.
Did it raid? Did it? No, it didn't raid, did it?
No.
It doesn't look like a raid. Good. So we can do it this way. There we go. We
Thanks
can
for
do it
running,
that way.
Sean.
Oh, it was fun, man. Like I said, I know it was a lot of combat, and I know that this adventure can be a lot of combat. So
That's fine.
we are going to.
I don't mind dungeon crawls, especially if there's a actual story involved with them.
Yeah. So yeah, so like I said, we're gonna raid over to Mini Ruckus. I appreciate you guys staying with us, and like I said, remember, in the world you can be anything you want. All we ask is that you be kind. See you next session, and don't forget to catch us Monday, first edition game. You know where we are, right here. See ya.
Guess we could have rated Joanna and her Jubblies, but yeah, this will work.
Stream closed?
Yeah. Not
Okay.
yet. Hang on, not
So-
yet.